Today I'm going to be giving you a Schleich barn tour. So when you arrive, you see the sign that says, "Beware werewolves, zombies, and vampires." And next to it is this coffin. And then there's some gravestones and stuff behind it. So if you go over here, there's this pathway. And in the pathway, as you pass, you see this spider and some cobweb decorations. And then here's Indigo, who kind of looks like he's judging the spider, and he's very confused why there's a spider on top of his stall, because his stall's right here. And then here are some stones for decoration. Now, if you go down here, you see this girl, which she doesn't have a name, riding Flapjack, aka Jackie. And then here's a cauldron, which if you turn on the light, that's what it looks like. So yeah, maybe someone's brewing some evil potions with that, I don't know. So yeah, Flapjack and the girl are trotting towards this girl and her horse, which they don't have names yet either. Most of my riders and horses don't have names yet, so if you have any ideas, leave them down below. This is one of my favorite horses. I got her at a yard sale. She's a little beat up because of that, but that's okay. And they're running towards some jumps, or galloping towards jumps, I should say. Yeah, sorry if I sound a little weird now. Something happened. Yeah. Over here, we have this girl watching them, and then this dog is coming up to her, and some food fell off there, so. And then there's a tack box, which is actually empty. It has gloves, like a pack of gloves, and phone. If you go this way, go inside this barn, which has pumpkin lights on it. There's some hay here by the window. Here's a cat and her kittens, and an empty stall, which I need to put a horse in. There is a paint, and I've kind of forgotten her name. She had one, but I forgot it. And that is s'mores in the end. If you go around out there, you come to this section where there's a banner thingy. One's facing up, which is a problem. But yeah, there's a saddle sitting there, and a little pumpkin. And this horse doesn't have a name. TZ, retired police horse. And this horse doesn't have a name either, but she's really cute. Then over here is her pen. And this girl, I forgot her name, but she did have one, is making out. And the puppy's watching her, which that's her favorite puppy, so, well, maybe she's the favorite person to the puppy. Which one it is, I don't know. If you go in here, there's this little paddock with the Mare and foal on it. This little guy is Trouble, and this mare used to have a name, but she doesn't anymore because I don't remember it. So yep, and there's some hay. And over here, so there's some tack boxes. And if you go up here, there's some puppies causing mischief, trying to get into there. This horse is Simba, and Simba hasn't noticed the puppies yet, it seems. And there's some water in with him. And I've been forgetting to say all the breed names, so I hope you don't care about that. And over here, there's some sparkly on the fence. There's a goat who doesn't have a name because he's new, and I really like him. He's really cute. I got him in a bag with a Schleich. And this is a dog, which also doesn't have a name because I just got him. But I might have name ideas for him. Then if you come back here, here's the front of the barn again. So yeah, there's some apples, the flower bed box, and there's this little thing that has some horse stuff on it, and some brushes. So yeah, and if you open the doors, you can come inside the barn, and there is Indigo's stall. He's out there, if you saw him earlier. And there's this horse being pet by this girl. Neither of them have names, but I really, really like them. The horse, I mean. And here is this girl's Tack, because that's her horse. And here's that horse's stall, and this is Flapjack's stall. And there's this little dog, a husky, who doesn't have a name either. And there's some blankets and a grooming box and food, halter, and yeah. And that's not all. Over here, there is this girl, and I think her name is like Josie or like Nancy, but I can't remember. She's riding Wild Heart. And over here is the vet center, which is actually for stablemates. Oh, and also she's doing cross country. But here's the vet center. It's meant for stablemates. I use it for Schleich because I can. And here's a dog who's getting he's recovering from an injury he had. I think he broke his leg. And then there's some dog food in there and stuff. And then here's his dog house and all this stuff. He's actually a Playmobil dog. I got him at a yard sale for free because there was a bunch of Playmobil there, but this is the only dog thing I wanted there, and it was a dog because dog. Just there we go. There's some hay, and here's Mare full, which they're just watching them. She just had her full, and this girl got hurt doing something, but I can't remember. Yeah, and here's the cross-country course that Wild Heart and Nancy or Josie, whatever her name was, is doing. So yeah, and there's some tack boxes there. So yeah, that's about everything. Not everything. I might have been mistaken. But I'm going to show you my courses quickly because I have some more that are not in the barn. Here's some that aren't on the shelf because they were in the barn, and I'm just redoing it, so. She doesn't have a name. That's Zara. He doesn't have a name. She doesn't have a name. They don't have names. That was Milky Way. That guy doesn't have a name. Her name's Amethyst. He doesn't have a name either, because I just got him. They don't have names. I don't know why, but I really do not like this horse. I might paint him and sell him, because I don't like him that much. Or just skip. And here's my Schleich shelf. These aren't Schleich. This is a super old Schleich. Let me see what he's from. Well, he's not super old. He's only from 1995, so that's not super old, but he's old. Schleich Pegasus in Rain, which is from McDonald's thing. I got her in a bag with Schleich. Some dogs, a panda, who knows why they're there. Giant bunny, some wolves. This one's actually a Schleich wolf. From 2002. Dogs. This is White Pepper. I named her that a long time ago, and it's just stuck with her. And the White Pepper doesn't make any sense because there's no such thing as a White Pepper, I don't think. There are these horses. This one's from 1996. And there's her. I can't remember what I named her. I had a good name for her. I think it was like Galactic or something. There's Roxy the dog. Some riders that I was repainting, and one has a boot on her leg for horses, so that's a little weird. My curly mare, I love her so much, but I don't use her because I don't want to scratch her because she's in perfect condition, and she's very curly, and it's hard to get them to stay in good condition because they're curly. She doesn't have a name. What are you from? I don't actually remember. She's from 2000. They're pretty old. That one doesn't have a name. That's Simba's twin. This is the better conditioned one, so I try not to play with them in my barn anyway. And then there are these foals. This one actually goes with the mare that was being tied up outside her paddock while she was being groomed. It looks like it says 1885, but it's 1985. It looks like, actually, too bad it's not from 1885. I might have been able to sell it for a lot if it was, but it isn't. So yeah, my oldest Schleich is actually not a horse, but it's a donkey, and he's from 1985, so he's pretty old. And there are all these falls. This one is indigo, and that unnamed mare in the Halloween blanket fall. The rest of them, no names. Well, that is not a foal. This was a miniature pony who looks like a gremlin. So yeah, he's funny. And then on my bookshelf, there's a bunny, which actually isn't Schleich, but it looks identical to the Schleich one. And a Schleich pony, which I don't. And thank you so much for watching. If you want more Schleich videos in my barn, with my barn in it, just comment down below, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.